Welcome to another episode on our channel. I was going to use this as one of the giveaway items, and then I started to look at it more and more, and I said, I think I'm going to keep it. So this is Grogu, Star Wars. I'm not really a Star Wars fan, but The Mandalorian with Grogu in it was really cute. I like that guy. I think needs a companion like a Grogua or something like that. And she would complete him. I don't know. Anyway, but I like what they're doing with their boxes. Boba Fett had a box that was dark with his picture on it. Grogu does, and then they have this orange, yellowish type of thing here, and it's a shoe box, and it's just, yeah, I think they're doing some things cool, especially if they can keep their boxes, art boxes, standardized. That would be nice. I wish more companies would do that with sets, to have them all look pretty much, the same way with some sort of design tying them all together. Like if you had the Avengers, black background picture of the figure, and then all of them showing in some sort of design. Yeah. Hire me, please. Hire me so I can do some of this stuff. That would be so fun. We'll open this baby up and see what we got. Hopefully it's all in good condition, because I hate returning things and waiting. That's the worst part, waiting. Okay. Open it up this way, I guess. Watch me drop it. Ha ha ha! I held it. Didn't drop it this time. Watch me eat my words this time around. Okay. Trying not to drop it. There we go. Did it. All right. All right. So it's in the same style. And I love this design. Very nice. So sometimes I don't see things unless I look at it myself. Since it's sideshow, usually you're not expecting to see dings. And it came in a larger box with some other items. I think we're good. I may go back, of course, and look at the video and say, oh, I missed that. I think we're good. All right. So this is a nice shoe box, which means it opens nicely. Hallelujah. All right. Oh, and they did the same thing. They have and again, uniformity. I love it. So, isn't they cute? Oh my gosh. This one is best, especially that one. All right. So, wonderful artwork on it. Let's get that off. Clamshell. Half expected that. I don't know which is worse, though, really. I like foam because it's just, I don't know, it's softer. It just feels like it would be more protected that way. On the other hand, will it deteriorate over time? That part I don't know. And how bad would the deterioration be? That part I don't know. So, put it there. Okay. So, yeah, why don't we pause? Let me get everything out so you don't have to watch all this stuff unfold, and then see what we can do with it. We'll be right back. We are back, and it's not like we have a ton of hands or accessories, but we have several Grogus. We've got one in a blanket. You can't take them out or anything like that, but obviously it was designed to be held, right? Only one ear seems to be on this Grogu, and I imagine that's because you want to get the other side as close to whoever's carrying Grogu, as close to them as we can possibly get him. Then we have him in some sort of chest. There's no top to it. That's okay. It's a cool looking Grogu with a serious look on his face. Now you can change this head for this head, vice versa. The heads come off. You just need to be gentle, because the tendency, or when I tried to take one head off, I felt myself going for the ears, and I thought, I shouldn't probably do that. I might break the ears. So you have to be very careful getting the heads off and using the one that you want to use. But in terms of getting them out of the container that they're in, it's all via magnet. So that part is very easy. And this one has a stand, this one has a stand too. Again, magnetic. It's just the heads that you really want to be careful with if you want to change them out. Careful with how you take them off. They also include this for the pram, but you can't close it, obviously, when Grogu's in there, and you can't position it so like it's halfway up. The only way it's going to go on is if you take Grogu out completely and you put that in there. And I personally don't see myself using that unless Grogu is in there. So this is kind of like, I don't know. To me, if it could roll up, that'd be different. Then we have the Sorgan Frog, which is one-eyed, which there's a scene with Grogu having a time trying to eat it, right? And then we have a Loth-Cat. I think it's adorable. It's comical looking, but it's adorable. Cute little feet. Yeah, four toes. Yeah, very cute. So very nice. Gives you lots of choices. You know, if you wanted to make one Grogu and one Grogua, like I'm designing the show and I want to throw two Grogus in there, one male, one female, Grogu, Grogua, we're good to go. Otherwise, you just have to pick what you want. These two have stands on them. I've never liked these transparent stands. Sort of like, I can see it. I mean, I can see it. I mean, what it did, and no, it just doesn't do anything for me. So I would like probably put Grogu down lower. There is articulation with the head because you can move the head. And I don't know, maybe put the cat over here, Grogu looking at the cat. Or putting the frog somewhere here. Let's see if I can do that without breaking it. And Grogu is definitely looking at the frog. And the frog has no idea as to the danger it is in. I think that would be cool. All right. So, yeah, and this again. How can you not see that? That's just, you know, there's got to be a better way. And I have seen better ways of doing this, you know. So you see like the Mandalorian with the cape flowing out, and then Grogu is attached to the cape. It looks like the pram is just floating through the air. I mean, that's smart. But when they come up with things like this drives me crazy because I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me. And it reminds me of the days when we had stands that were just for the foot. You know, so you had 2 foot stands, and that's how you tried your best to pose your figure using those foot stands. And they were, transparent like this, which meant you could see them, right? That kind of reminds me. In fact, I saw some the other day. I think I might get a couple. Like they were like 25 cents each. I might get a couple just for old time's sake. You know, I remember the days when this was our stand stuff. And if you haven't seen it, I should get it just so you can see it, you know, because maybe you don't go that far back with your collecting process. But that was our only option way back when. Those little plastic foot stands. Period. That was it. And if you could get your character to stay standing, that was a feat, right? Feet. I did a pun. Oh God. I'm too tired. This is a fantastic set. We'll put all these guys on a turn tray and see them from a distance, but then we'll get some close-ups and so forth. So we'll be right back. So here they are from a distance. You'll notice Grogu only has one visible ear. I don't think another one exists on the other side. And I think that's because that's the side that you hold close to the body. But it is kind of a shame that they didn't put the ear in. I have it leaning against part of the pram so that you can see it better. There he is in a crate. There's that one-eyed frog coming along. And there's that wonderful comical-looking cat. And then, of course, Grogu in a pram. And just remember, these two heads are interchangeable. And they both have wonderful expressions. This one is what you see is what you get. You can't take him out of the blanket. Nothing else can happen other than him being held like a baby would be held. All right, so we'll pause now and get some tighter close-ups of these guys. So I'm going to go a bit slower here so you can see all these characters. They're absolutely adorable. This is, of course, Grogu. He's looking very tired. I have him supported by part of the pram. It doesn't go with him, but just so I could elevate him and you could see him better. That was my intent here. He only has one ear. You can see it on that side there, right? And then coming into view is Grogu and a crate. And the crate, the handles actually do move. You can see the jiggling here going on. And the pram falling down. And the Grogu falling down. Okay, but all these do move. There we go. There's no top to it, but that's okay. The neat thing is that the head can articulate. So you can move it. And there's a magnet that kind of keeps this guy in place. So it just depends on what you want. But that is definitely adorable. And then you have this one-eyed frog. And obviously there's a part in one of the series where Grogu has his mouth stuffed with a frog. The cat, I just think it's comical looking. It's adorable. 4 toes, like an opposing thumb on each of the feet. It's just creative what they came up with. The pram is wiggling, of course, because it's not on its stand, but there's Grogu with a very happy expression on its face. And again, you can move the head, right? So we can interchange heads. Let me see. Move them this way. There you go. maybe a little down. All right. So there's articulation and looking up, down, around. I kind of like it that way. All right. I'm surprised this first Grogu hasn't fallen again. You can see it's more tired, right? Compared to that one that's wide-eyed right there. And you get over here and he is looking much more tired. Oh. Poor little guy. With one ear. You know, it's little things like this that drive me crazy. Why one ear? You're not really going to get that much closer to the body. Go ahead and put the ear in. I mean, is that going to save you a ton of money? I don't think so. One ear. Anyway, I just don't understand these things, but there you go. Here's one last look at our Grogu set from Hot Toys. I hope you've liked what you've seen. If you have, consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. In the meantime, everyone, please have a great day.